that your local dealership said they would not. Now, you had a deposit with them already, went in while you're waiting forever. Hey, you know what? I'm going to change a few things up. And by the way, I'm going to do museum delivery. And they said what to you?
They said that's not going to happen if you're going to get a car from us.
Wow. So before we do Paul's send-off, Pat, I have one for that dealership. That guy with a send-off. That's for you. Yeah, I got a little grin on my face right now because I'm driving my car. Welcome to Coffee with Conti, everybody. It is great to see you. You know what, guys? I really appreciate how closely that you watch and you listen to everything that we do and we share on this channel. My goal is to educate you guys, entertain you once in a while, but really to encourage you, no matter what your car you have, to get out there and enjoy your Corvette. I'm so honored to share my knowledge, my passion, my experiences, and just the overall unique Corvette lifestyle that so many of us have the opportunity to enjoy. Today's going to be the essence of our channel, which is going to be this car, but really the awesome, wonderful people that I have the pleasure of dealing with. We have what's called the send-off, Pat. I got 3 for you today. Watch out for that. You're about to hit a pothole and you just kind of cringe, like that's going to make a difference. It's like, hang on, here it comes. Yeah, I missed that one. Happy Father's Day to me and all the other dads out there. I'm spending Father's Day with my son Ryan, and I wish that my daughter Nicole and my other 2 sons, Jacob and Brandon, could be with us at the Toledo Express Airport for our first autocross event of the season. There's going to be over 50 plus cars there. This is going to be so much fun. We're filming that today for next weekend show for you guys. Now let me just go on record to make a little prediction. Now it's going to be a timed event, not really a competition, but it kind of will be between Ryan and I. And I'm not going to be the one that goes home wearing the pink shirt that says he beat me. Just telling you that right now. But there's a big show going on today, Father's Day in Columbus, Ohio. Some of the most exotic, most expensive, and some of the fastest cars in the world will be in Columbus today. Could have went to that show. Would have been cool to go to that show, but go to that show and look at a bunch of cars or drive my car in an autocross event. That's right. I'm driving my car today. So the way I like to thank my customers that I do business with, we share with you what's called the send-off, Pat. I got 3 for you today. Nice Zeus Bronze used C8 going to Matt in Florida, watches the channel. Thank you, Matt. Thank you for the business and congratulations to you, sir. And it's going to be the final official send-off to Rick and Sherry's Build-A-Bear car going to Washington State. A lot of people are going, hey man, what's up with the bear? Look at it. It's cute, ain't it? I just like bears. And people are saying, hey, where'd you get this? Well, I bought mine from ChevyMall.com. They're sold out, and there's an address up on the screen. One of you guys told me that, hey, this place has those bears. I even have a 6-foot Vermont teddy bear that I'm going to film a future upload with you guys. Just drive around. You can see the reactions of people on how they, too, like bears and Corvettes. And our third and our featured send-off, Pat, on today's Coffee with Conti kind of starts off with a couple negatives. Wonderful family, Paul from Missouri, ordered a car with a bunch of, not aftermarket, but actual accessories on the car from Chevrolet. The car's been sitting in the Corvette Museum for 5 weeks waiting for the final pieces, parts, so he can pick up his car. Now, let me just tell you, back in the C7 era when I ordered inventory with a lot of the great GM accessories that I love so much, they would come to the dealership a week or 2 in advance before the car even got there. Why is that not happening right now? When the car's ordered with order number BTKJZ, whatever, yeah, your order number is actually a bunch of letters, but in advance they know we need those pieces, parts. But they're waiting until the car is built to request the parts or make the parts. Makes no sense to me whatsoever. Now, If it was a stock order, we can get around that and we're willing to wait. But when a car is actually ordered for a client and they've got to wait 5 weeks to get the pieces, parts, you know what I mean? It just, it doesn't work. The other negative was, and this is the client that I want to share with you, and I'm so honored that I had the opportunity to earn his business, his local dealership. Now, he'd had a deposit with them for a while. And he went in and he says, you know, I'm going to change a few things, and I actually want to do a museum delivery. And I said, oh no, Paul, we don't do Corvette museum delivery. He said, what? Give me my money back. It's kind of what I see developing in the C8 era. You have a bunch of Chevy dealerships selling Corvette rather than focused Corvette dealers that happen to be a Chevrolet dealership. Kind of reminds me of a story back in, if I could share this with you real quick, thank you again for watching and listening. Back when I was selling C6, I remember a very nice lady came in to test drive a Corvette. Remember those days? You went in and test drive a car. Oh, if I liked it, you bought it and took it home. Yeah, those are the good old days. Anyway, she came in, drove the car, came back. Mind you, she had a Lexus. Came back and said, you know, nice car, but it just really wasn't what I thought it was going to be. And I said, well, what was your anticipation for Corvette? She goes, I just thought it would be a little more comfortable. It didn't work. I said, well, you know why you say that? She says, why? I said, because you own a Lexus, which is a luxury car with some sport amenities. Corvette is a sports car with some luxury amenities. Kind of the same analogy of the Chevrolet dealer, Corvette dealer thing that I was just talking about. What's up? Woo, boy, that was, oh my gosh, that was a big one. Kentucky. What the heck is up with these potholes, man? My gosh. Hey, welcome to the show. It is going to be a fun one on Coffee with Conti. All right, can you guys see that? Yeah, here we go, send off Pat time. I'm actually giving up the car that I took from Chuck that Roger had sent. I actually ordered Chuck another one, found out that Roger ordered him another one, but I'm sending this car because it matches this car going to Matt in Florida. You know, it's fun for me, and it's really an honor. It's really a thrill, too, when you guys call and you're buying cars, and this is a used Corvette, and Matt says, hey, can you do one of those send-off Pat things for me? Dude, I would love to, man. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the business. And it's an honor for me. I sold this car new, and when I get to sell it used again, knowing where it's going to go, that means a lot to me. It really does. Hey, driver. You ready, man?
I'm ready.
All right, let me get you over there. I saw you getting the truck open up. I appreciate that. And it's weird, as the market changes, I've been telling you guys that the market is changing, and I hate to say, okay, I'm a car salesman. I'm a specialist. I'm not a car salesman, but I kind of felt like a salesman. Matt says, hey, I want to buy that car, but can you send me a video of the car? You know, some of the old school stuff that we used to do. I said, okay, here you go. Here's the video that I sent him when he was buying the car. All right, Matt, as promised, here she is, Matt. Thanks so much for watching the channel. Thanks for the business opportunity. Dude, you're going to love this thing. Wish we had a little bit more sun because it's going to pop. People are going to stop and go, hey, what color is that? That sucker is Zeus Bronze. This thing's clean as I said it was on the phone. Like I said, I sold it new. Really good people. Nothing wrong up front right here. Let's go inside the front trunk for you. Z51, you have these rear brake ducts that you put on only for tracking use. There is a battery tender there. It's your cargo net. All that info up there. Come on, son. Show the sucker off. I've got a little Hot Wheels too in Zeus Bronze that I'll make sure that I ship down to you as well. What I like about the natural interior with the Zeus, number one, I think it complements this color the best, but it's not the dipped interior, so you don't have all the dash, all the glare, and all the carpeting where you can't take care of it. So it's pretty sweet. Let's start this sucker up for you. Upgraded GT2 seats, so these are hot. They look sexy. They feel great. Truly the most comfortable seat that we have in the car. Starts up in sport mode. Top comes off, as you know, stores in the back. Yeah, she sounds good. Really good. A lot of companies out there now offering stuff that you can do back here, like AMT custom designs if you wanted to do something in Zeus to accent the car, including engine cover. That's a nice opportunity. Yes, 2 sets of clubs will fit down in here. Make sure we get her detailed up nice for you. Detailed up real nice for you before she ships out. Spectre Gray Trident wheels. Yep, 8,200 miles, man. No apologies here. Nice opportunity. Congratulations. Thanks again, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, see, we know how to do this. That was fun for me, too. Now we're on this side, guys. You can see when the sun hits this Zeus Bronze, how freaking smoking hot that is. All right, I took my pictures. Driver's doing his paperwork, and you know what time it is? That's right. I love it that this is a thing. Thanks, you guys, for watching. Thanks for the business opportunities. Time for a send-off, Pat. For Matt in Florida. It could be a little weird with a left hand, but we'll give it a shot. Here we go. We got to send off Pat. For Matt in Florida, congratulations. Thank you again, buddy. You're going to love this thing in Florida. And just like I said in the video, everybody's going to stop and go, man, what color is that? And don't worry, I didn't forget. That's why I'm standing right back here. Z51, we got a rub of the wing for you. Yeah, way to go, Matt. Thanks, man. All right, guys, good morning. There's your truck. Well, it's good morning for me anyways. And are you awake? I'm not. Let me pretend that I am. But if you live next to Rick and Sherry in Washington State, you'll be woken up every day by our most recent Build-A-Bear Corvette project. Yeah, look at that thing. Now, in case you missed it, Rick and Sherry from Washington State actually flew here for delivery. What a fun couple. What a great looking car. There's something about your Corvette when it gets noticed. But here's the deal. What if you lived next door to Rick and Sherry, and every morning you had to listen to this? That's right. Good morning. I can hear the neighbors now. What is that? Ah, it's Rick's damn Corvette. Oh my God. But that is a nice car he's got. And like I said, when Rick and Sherry were here, typically when we get clients from that far away, they don't fly in, take delivery, let us go through the car, do the dog and pony show, as they call them in the business, and then fly home and let us ship their car. They would have loved to have driven this car all the way back to Washington, but you see that big giant splitter in that original video, and he doesn't have a PPF, and he just said, you know, I'm going to ship it, and I'll get everything done when I get her home. Right now, we got to load it so we can get her home. Show you this. Are we really ever done with accessories on our Corvette? This last little one that Rick showed me, little sticker with the Jake Racing emblem on it. I'm going to get one in blue. It covers those warning stickers on your visor. So thank you, Rick, for spending some of my money too. That's fun though, man. You got to get that. Rick and Sherry, I'll tell you what, it was great dealings, as I said, when you were here for delivery, and it made it perfect. It finished it off that we had an opportunity to meet. So you actually flying here, going through the whole car, just having fun, great conversations, telling stories. Thank you for that. You make my job so enjoyable and so much easier. Congratulations on what is our last caffeine for 2023. This color is canceled for 2024 on the C8 Corvette. Got over $20,000 in aftermarket carbon fiber, and we are going to give them a send-off pack back to Washington State. Big thumbs up and a big giant aftermarket wing. We might need some help on this one, guys. You want to rub the string with me? Yeah, we're going to rub that wing for you. And that's how we do it on our Corvette channel. Thank you so much for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for your passion for this amazing car. Thanks, Taj, and sorry, Taj, that the car's dirty. It was raining in Ohio before we got to Kentucky, but we're here at the National Corvette Museum for yet another send-off, Pat, on today's Coffee with Conti. Now, who doesn't love coming to the National Corvette Museum? And if you're a car lover of any kind, whether you have a Corvette or not, this is a destination in Bowling Green, Kentucky. Yeah, this is a great day. This is a great day at the National Corvette Museum, especially when you're picking up your car. All right, we've talked about them enough. Paul, thanks for going on camera with us. Everybody, I said, I want to see this Paul guy. And there's this wonderful family. Look at this wonderful family. These guys are so excited for you, man. I appreciate that. And yes, we got to, before we get to your car, we at least got to talk about it real quick. And thanks for letting me share that, because I was astonished that your local leadership said they would not. Now, you had a deposit with them already, went in while you're waiting forever. Hey, you know what? I'm going to change a few things up. And by the way, I'm going to do museum delivery. And they said what to you?
They said that's not going to happen if you're going to get a car from us.
Wow. So before we do Paul's send-off, Pat, I have one for that dealership. That guy with a send-off. That's for you. I thought you'd like that. That's pretty much what you wanted to do, wasn't it?
Yeah, I couldn't believe it, Rick.
Yeah.
And you came to the rescue.
I appreciate the opportunity. I really do. Seriously.
I never imagined. I never imagined you'd do that for me, Rick. And I appreciate it. And I appreciate the dealership, Mr. Coughlin, anyone involved. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
This is a good car. It brings out great people like yourself and your family. It's wonderful to be part of it.
I'd never have it without you and your gift.
That's how we do it at the NCM, baby. Now I am a little bummed though. You waited forever for your accessories, and then you're still not all freaking here, man. You gotta be kidding me. The full ground effects aren't here, and the wheel locks. You'll see on the upload that's airing today for Coffee with Conti that I'm talking to GM Accessories, and what they got going on is not working. They need to change it because I'm not happy. And not so much for me, for you guys. It makes it hard for us to complete what we're trying to do for you when we're held up, which really should not be held up right now. You know, so we'll leave it right there. So yeah, the car is there, but not 100% complete. So what do you do in that situation? So now you have to make arrangements to have them sent to another dealership. Certainly not the dealership I just smacked. A little more complicated for you right now, unfortunately, but at least at some point, you'll get them on.
Well, when you get unbusy, I might drive the car to you and get that extra quart of oil in the transmission.
Yeah, you'll need two quarts.
2 quarts,
yes.
I mean.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And do it all at once. So
oh my gosh.
That's probably, but the
let's go
car's
see the car.
beautiful.
Let's go see the car. It most certainly is beautiful. Got the red high wing, and I like when you do the red or the white high wing on red or white cars. Look at this, guys. Matches the car. Looks like it actually came with the car rather than just an afterthought and add-on to the car. And you still have your carbon flash posts. This looks really good. And we were showing off the wheels just a little bit ago when we first got here. At least you got your Stingray R decal.
I know.
They got somebody to get that put on, though.
Yeah. I love it.
Do you get to drive it first? No. We were talking break-in in the office, and then I gave him some ideas how to drive the car, you know, on the highway when you're driving a brand new car. Paul goes, you know what, honey, never mind, I'll drive first. So I was like, oh no, you just take the keys. Just take the keys.
Okay.
You were texting me, we've been talking a lot.
Yes.
Waiting 5 weeks after the car's built. One thing you texted me last night after you and your wife snuck in, almost got arrested.
I thought we were going
It was great. You were so proud and so honored. You said, Rick, I never thought I'd own a car like this.
Right.
I'm happy for you, man.
I appreciate it. And like I said all along, when you told me you were going to take care of me and get me one, it was unreal to me. I mean, and when you called us that time and we had an allocation, the whole house erupted.
Oh, wow,
the
that's
whole
great.
House was just ecstatic.
Sweet.
Knowing that finally we'd get an order.
Have you ever driven a C8 yet?
No.
Oh my gosh, you're in for a treat.
No.
You think you're excited now?
Really?
It lives up to all the hype, I'm telling you. It really, really does.
I know.
That's 28 years of experience talking. This is the best one we've had yet. It really is something.
I always wanted a Corvette. I never had the money for one.
Right.
You know, I always put Camaros together. Whoa.
Is that a
Wow.
C8?
Wow.
That's a Z06.
Oh.
Now let's face it, this is the fun and exciting part. You're getting ready to take delivery of your car. These guys at the National Corvette Museum, they do a wonderful job. But you and I both know, you only hear, your mind's in La La Land. You're not paying attention to what he's saying. You don't pay attention when I do the delivery. I know, I've seen it. I get done doing an hour presentation and like, how do I put it in gear? Text messages, emails, phone calls, people when we're at events. But he just asked me a really good question. He said, Rick, what is best about this car? And I said, it's a tough one to answer because so much is good about this car. It really is. I'm sorry. That's a tough. He said everything. And I said, well, you know what? We'll go with that. That's good. Yeah. Good answer. A lot of the delivery. You know what's really fun when you come here to the National Corvette Museum, besides seeing all these cool cars and all these cool people, is when you guys are on the webcam and you see me. Thank you, Mark in Mississippi. I appreciate that, man. A couple little shots here. Now, the delivery process go a little faster for Paul and his family because yesterday and today the plant tours are shut down to the public. What does that mean? Well, they're still working. It means they're working on future product. ZR1, perhaps? Like, we don't have enough to talk about already, but okay, bring it on, ZR1. We got Paul, Matilda, Catherine, little Mike going back to Missouri. And because they don't have the ground effects, they're coming back to our store in Ohio, whenever, they have those installed. Right now, at the Corvette Museum, we've got a send off. Pat, congratulations. Thank you so much for the business. And that is a high wing, and we are going to rub it and try not to get run over. Yes, sir. Oh, man. Wonderful to be a part of this. Wonderful to share it with you guys. Make sure you come here. Make sure your next delivery is a National Corvette Museum delivery. Yeah. Yeah, you keep looking at that Z06. Hey, one last sip. Yep, that's going to do it for today's Coffee with Conti. Thank you so much for watching and listening so intently as you do. That really means a lot to me and to our viewers, all the ones that you engage with in the comments down below. I do appreciate that. And today was a lot of fun for me, spending it with Paul and his family here at the National Corvette Museum. I hope this was as much fun for you to watch. I actually had to slow Paul down a little bit. He's, if you could tell, he's the type of guy, he's okay, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Slowed him down. We all told a lot of stories, had lunch together. Paul, thanks for lunch. That was a lot of fun. When you come here, you have to experience everything. Take the tour of the museum. Go across the street, although, as we said earlier today, the plant tours to the public were closed. ZR1? I mean, what could it be? Gotta be, you know what I mean? Go across the street to the track. Yes, take those touring laps. Book a session. Get out there, drive your car as it was intended. But have fun and be safe doing it, okay? Hey, you guys still here? All right, good. You know how I am. I'm never really done on the vlog. I just noticed and I forgot to acknowledge the custom plaque. You see that back there? Yeah, that's Ricky's. Stop dreaming and start driving. That's exactly what Paul and Matilda put on their car. What an honor. What a compliment. Yeah, way to go. Thanks again, you guys, for watching. Paul, thanks again for the business. Stop dreaming and start driving. Back there on a C8 Corvette. There's, remember that vlog that we shared? If you missed that vlog, we'll put a link down there. We'll put a link up in here for you. There was, or the link's over here, wherever it is in the app, you can click that thing to go watch that. All the different custom badges on your C8 Corvette. Some interesting ones. And one that I didn't think actually would pass through approval. It did. Yippee-ki-yay. That's in there. Check out that video. I think you guys will enjoy that. And I hope you enjoyed today's video.